Hey Taurus, I'm going to do a quick under 20-minute love reading for this month of February, and be using the One Witch deck with some oracle cards. I hope you're doing well. Let me see what's going on. Four of Pentacles. So Taurus, you may be reassessing your actual finances here in relation to your partnership, if you're partnered, if you're not partnered. It could be an issue. If you're partnered, it could be a case of you sitting down and looking at finance. Not very interesting, but could be affecting your love life. That you're in the dark about something. Now it could be finance can be affecting your love life. Things that that will be revealed to you that you're not sure or aren't clear right now. Empress energy. That's Taurus and Libra energy, vitality. You're in the driving seat, Taurus, here. As the situation isn't presently solved, but ideally, if you focus on new ideas, if you keep producing, creative solutions. Alternatively, Taurus, you may be pregnant. Congratulations if you are, but I feel as if your environment is looking, it's a good climate. Your current environment, partnership is representing a good climate from which you can be your best self. Because you're looking at celebrating, perhaps you're looking at celebrating Valentine's or celebrating this month. You also might be reaching an anniversary date here. Or you might be celebrating, pregnancy even. That's also a possibility. The Seven of Wands, you've been putting a lot into, it seems you've been putting quite a lot into your partnership if you're partnered, or if you're not partnered, you're looking at, maybe you're working out, maybe you're putting some work into yourself, so that you feel better within yourself. Maybe you're going to the gym or recent past. So there's again a good let's say a good balance, a good equal take, a good sense of oneness between two of you. If you're partnered or if you're not, then you're seeking partnership. And if you are, then there's a good equal give and take, or has been up until now on the Sun. So that's Leo energy. So up until now, working out well. So there's good stuff ahead for you. There's happiness here. You could be also looking at doing a travel, looking to be somewhere warm. Over the next 7 to 8 days, so the next 7 to 10 months. But if your partner, your love life is looking, you know, bringing you happiness, and it's, as I said, it's good conditions, a good climate for you to be your best self. But you don't see it, funnily enough. You don't necessarily see it, because I feel like with the Ten of Swords here, there's a kind of element of fear, or an element of distance, that you may have created some kind of distance. Now you've got another fire card, another card, and you could be dealing with the Leo here. Or have, you know, somebody who's very strong in their mind, strong in their beliefs. You know, has an influence over you, or is enabling you to be stronger than you would be on your own. I feel as if you were on your own for a time, which gave you a great deal of anxiety. You didn't feel you had perhaps, you know, in recent past, enough help available to you, and now you're feeling stronger because conditions and people around you are giving you kind of support that maybe you haven't had for a while. And this could be your partnership, you know, where their strength enables you transforming to be able to manifest things that you want in your life. You know, with the power of belief, with the power of your own faith. And I feel that you're going to be bringing new things in. Even your domicile situation might have changed, or where you're living, or is going to. But you must be aware that when you're going to be making choices about your partner and your partnership, or a partnership that's coming in for you, you're entitled to be picky. If you're already partnered, you're entitled to make certain choices independently. As long as you communicate clearly, so that your choices benefit both of you, which they will if you're discerning. That could be in your work life, that you have to make certain choices independently of your partner. If you're not partnered, your work life is affecting how much time you have to spend, you know, in terms of quality time. And that could be something that's giving you anxiety, because you want to spend more, possibly quality time, and release the past. You'll be experiencing more love in your present. conditions are looking good for you, Taurus. Yeah, your guidance is divinely guided, so you have to, you know, let's say you need to be able to let yourself, allow yourself to be guided intuitively. You do have the moon here. You know, surrender to that, surrender to that. High Priestess. Harness your mystical powers. Ooh, there's a few too many. On a moon again. Intuition again, so take note of your intuitive messages at the moment. Yeah, like I said, a happy home or a new home, even a new place of employment. Something's going to come in for you, or they're going to manifest something new. And this movement will bring in some, you know, positive changes. Now this move might be in the process, you might be in the process of it or thinking about it, or you know, it could be literally changed to your home environment, like a, as I said, you might be expecting a baby, change things. Yeah, release again. You have another release card, so that the new can enter. You might be hanging on to a few past things, or even a past relationship that's slightly haunting you. Yeah, because you're receiving abundance. You have the Empress too, so be open to receiving right now, and that's going to help your romantic life as well, because it's looking as if it's heading for, you know, you're heading for quite a lot of happiness, as I said, over the next, you know, 2 to 5, 7 months. Things are going to be improving. Well, let's round it up with a rebel deck, 1 or 2, just for fun. Let's see. Yeah, shit could be so much worse, so be fucking grateful. Just count your blessings. Yeah, and put the fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go and talk to a live person. 10 of Swords. Yeah, you might be focusing a little bit too much on that, on stuff, and not the now, and being in the here and now. So, yeah, ground yourself, get into the here and now. Go on a meditative walk. Go and walk barefoot. Do something like that to bring yourself down into grounding. Go and walk in a forest. Be around some trees. That is a really helpful way of bringing yourself into a grounded place. Anyway, that's all I have for you, Taurus. I hope it's helpful. If it was, that's great. And I'm wishing you all the best for the month. Take care. Sending you lots of love. Bye.